a Chinese company has successfully launched the first methane or methalox rocket into orbit.
There you
It's
go.
called the Zerk 2.
What's methalox? That's type of fuel, right? Because I've launched methalox rockets before in Kerbal Space Program too, but I don't really know what the fuel is.
Yeah, it's methane, and I think it's methane and oxygen. Yeah, that's my guess, but it's definitely methane. But it's apparently supposed to be the more environmentally friendly option rather than burning, which I think most rockets burn kerosene or something like kerosene.
Jesus.
And it burns a pretty blue color.
Oh, that's nice, isn't
Methalox,
it?
yeah, so it looks a bit cooler.
Oh, that's lovely. Kind of like you know, when you were in school and you had a Bunsen burner. You know how you had the blue flame and you had the cigar lighting flame?
Yeah, cigar lighting flame.
So you had your jet lighter mode and your regular lighter mode. I'm sure that on day one, before they get you to use the Bunsen burners, they would have told you what the difference is between the two flames. One's called a safety flame, but it's not the one you think it is.
Or a cigar flame.
Or a cigar flame. No, but that's true, isn't it? One of them's called a safety flame, and it's not the one you think it is, right?
Yeah.
The safety flame is the fiery red one.
I think it's because you can see it.
That's safer.
I think it's part of it, and it doesn't burn as hot. So you're like, there it is, and it's not hot.
The blue one is go time.
It's invisible, and it's fine.
And it's really hot. Great. I'm glad I still remember that.
Do you remember that Tehran R rocket that failed to reach orbit that we were talking about? It was 95% made of 3D printed.
Oh, and it nearly made it to orbit, got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that was a methalox. That was going to be the first 3D printed rocket and the first methalox to reach orbit, but it did not.
No, couldn't beat this Chinese company. Okay, fine. They've done it.
And even the Starship system is methalox, but that didn't reach orbit either.
Yeah.
And half the reason...
There's going to be lots of these, isn't there?
So it is a bit of a breakthrough moment, though, because we're all... Blue Origin, with its most recent one, that's a methalox, still hasn't reached orbit. Rocket Lab is doing methalox.
Well, Blue Origin's never going to go to orbit, right? That's not in their MO. They just go up and down.
Well, literally on the 11th of July, it was test firing one of its BE-4 rockets, and that exploded during testing. And that's the one that they're using to try to... So, like, they've got...
How are bookings looking?
Bookings? Oh, yeah.
How's the bookings?
Not a long list of people on that one.
But when Starship gets to orbit, that'll be the biggest thing ever in orbit, right?
Oh, yeah. By a long bloody way.
We're just launching most of the Eiffel Tower up into space, right? Okay.
But the critical thing also about methane, not just that it's environmentally friendly, but you can source that on other planets quite readily. Methane's abundant everywhere.
Is it? Because I just thought it was cows and us farting, but you're saying it's in other things as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's quite
just
common.
In rocks
it's
and
quite
shit?
common.
What,
yeah,
you just
in
open
the
up
atmosphere.
A rock and smells.
There's some really cold planets at moons that rain methane, so it condenses
like shit over there.
But maybe liquid methane doesn't smell that much. But obviously, it's basically.
Would you drink a cup of liquid methane? Would you ever drink a cup of that?
I'll ask ChatGPT. Can you drink? But see, the problem is I'm going to ask it this question. I want an honest answer, but it will say
it doesn't know how to.
I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
Nate. No, it is not safe or advisable to drink liquid methane. Methane is a highly flammable and potentially hazardous gas at room temperature and atmospheric pressure.
Hazard at room temperature? Like when you fart under the mattress, I thought, like under the blanket, I thought it was pretty safe. But apparently, even at room temperature, this shit's flammable, and it'll pop off. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, methane is an asphyxiant.
So
meaning it can displace oxygen in the air and lead to suffocation. So don't Dutch oven yourself just for fun.
No, it's potentially deadly.
Hey, is it normal? So people generally, okay, I don't know how to phrase this. My farts don't smell as bad as someone else's farts, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Now, is like is there a subjective love for your own fart going on?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there must be, right? Because
it's not subjective. It's not subjective. It's in your DNA, right? It's in your. It's in your psyche.
Is it just because I know it's
your
me?
own? Yeah, your own stuff. Because if someone just gives you the look that they've farted and then you smell it and it's quite bad, that's 10 times worse.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so upsetting to smell someone else's fart. It's so invasive.
It's invasive.
It's invasive.
It's invasive.
It feels like, is it assault to fart? Like, could it be? Can you assault someone with a fart?
It depends on how close you are to them. Yeah, I'd say so. What, you're asking ChatGPT?
Yeah,
it's not going to know.
Can you assault someone with a fart? No, you cannot physically assault someone with a fart. Flatulence or passing gas is a natural bodily function and the release of gases from the digestive system. While it can be unpleasant or offensive to others due to its odor, it does not pose a physical threat or cause harm beyond its potential. I just read above that methane is an asphyxiant. Asphyxiant. Leaving it to...
Hang on. I need to know something. So before I fart, it's releasing gases from inside the body. So I've got methane in my body, in there.
Yeah,
I've got
methane. So. Yeah, I think you do.
Have I?
Yeah.
Have I?
What is in a fart? Also, okay. Primarily okay, let's see. The exact composition can vary naturally. Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and methane. Number 5. Methane is also produced by bacteria in the gut during digestion of food, particularly when high fiber foods are consumed.
Of course it is.
It is the gas responsible for the flammable nature of farts.
The flammable nature.
Have you seen someone do what do they call it? Bloody
I don't know what it's
blue
called.
lagoon or whatever? I don't know.
What the fuck is a blue lagoon?
I don't know. The blue whisper. I don't know.
Wow. No, I don't know if I've seen it. I've definitely seen it in a movie or something, right? It would have been in something. Jackass have probably done it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the people telling me about, it's like O'Leary's brothers have done it and they had a bit of a hairy asshole like most people do. Or am I the only one?
What do you mean? That hasn't seen it?
No, that has a hairy asshole.
No, I think that's pretty standard.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, so it'd be weird if you were the only one and you just
revealed my shame.
Yeah. Yeah. So he did it and nothing bad happened. No one got asphyxiated.
No. He burnt the hairs on his butthole.
Oh, yeah.
Which is probably more smelly than the fart itself. It's kind of ironic. It's not ironic. It's
to answer your question from before, though. I don't think your farts are any better smelling than anybody else's. I think we're attuned to our own ones, and there is somehow an appreciation for it. Sometimes.
I just had a really good idea.
What, a fart competition?
No.
Damn.
Okay, this is a good one. I'm going to bottle a fart.
Yeah, people do that.
Do they? Who does that?
Streamers. You can buy one of their farts. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, and then you post it and then people
I was going to say, if we ever become famous,
you'll sell your farts.
My grandchildren or something.
You'll sell your farts.
Yeah, but there'll only be one. I think scarcity is important. Right, you need to do
only
it now.
Only one?
Yeah, it's a fart from 2023, right? It's matured. So it's like, 50 years on, people are like, man, what was this guy eating in 20? There'll be so much, they'll probably want to analyze it like chemically because it's so important.
It's probably a bit of shit in there too.
Could you imagine if we cracked open the Unis pyramid from 2500 BC and there was a bottled pharaonic fart?
Yeah. And do we open it? Do we not open it? What do we do?
It could be his soul. Like, it could be something important that's like linked to it. Who knows how these things work? I don't understand science.
Yeah, methane could literally be the soul. All